When we win, we get it back, then we take it on back to a ladder so unbalanced. It's the Masochist challenge.
Hello and welcome to episode 12 of my Master Duel Masochist series. As you can tell from the intro, I found myself with a little bit of free time over the weekend, made it a little theme song, little intro sequence. Clearly I cannot be trusted with free time. Anyway, today we're starting back at Silver 5, and hopefully, if things go well, we might just blast on through, see as far as we get, of course, but maybe even get all the way to gold. I guess we will have to see what the new season brings. And with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off strong, winning the Quintas. All right, our opponent is on 60 cards in the main deck, 10 in the extra. Let's go ahead and get things going. See if we have any responses, which we don't appear to. You know, it's the classic Little Knight pass. Okay, let's see how many sets we got here. Normal summon, Wind Up Kitten. Wonder if they'll activate that effect to return target to the hand. Okay. So, I mean, clearly we just chain Little Knight. I don't know, this very well could be a bot, or, I mean, possibly another Masochist. Right, end phase. Do we risk it all? I think maybe we just play around Mirror Force. Okay, nothing chainable in the back row there. That's fine, we can leave it as is for now. I need to have some kind of a play if they just normal summon a 1700 attack monster. End phase. First duel this season, looking pretty easy so far. All right, let's start popping off. Ooh, a response on Axe of Despair. Dust Tornado. All right. Will they set a card? They will. All right, well, let's get in for our 5,000, I guess. Set the magic drain and pass. Ultimate Divine Beast. That, I don't think that does anything right now. And setting an additional card. Kind of scary. Oh, but they are surrendering. Okay, curiosity got the better of me. Had to come see what the opponent's deck was, and good grief, this is a pile. Full play set of Blue Eyes, a Dark Magician, Exodia pieces, no Dragoon in the extra deck, but we do have, just like normal, Poly. Yeah. All right, 3 legacy packs. Let's see if we can start this off right. Skip. Knight of the Red Lotus. Dimension Gate, another trap that banishes. Funny. The Unfriendly Amazon, Shadow Tamer, Mermaid Knight, and Terra Firma Gravity. Ah, Elemental Hero card, fair enough. And the Master Pack. Super Heavy Samurai Soulclaw, Constellar Star Cradle, Vampire Grace, another vampire card. Morpheus, Dream Mirror, Psychic Arsenal, Gadget Arms, Live Twin Kiss-a-Kill Frost, you know, maybe useful eventually, I suppose. What is our holo? Huli the Jewel Mikanko. Interesting. I don't know how strong Mikankos are in limited play. You know, we could certainly, you know, over time get enough equip spells that if, you know, if we happen to get enough Makankos as well, that could be a good payoff. That is certainly an interesting card. Wow. All right, we have lost the coin toss. We're going second. The opponent's on 40 and 15. This is not the worst going second hand. Looks like the opponent is on Dark Magician. They are immediately getting the Eternal Soul, so if they have a Dark Magician or access to it, this is going to be tough. Or is it going to be tough at all? I suppose there's only one way to find out here. Get the Red Moon out. Let's see if they flip up that Eternal Soul. Normal Witch of the Black Forest. I'm hoping there's no Max C involved here. What is the search off of which? Well, at least we've got Deer Note to chain block. Maybe that's a bit of a rarity, chain blocking on a Masochist strategy. Let's just go for the Math Mech. Well, Moment of Truth, let's see if they have Dark Magician. Does not appear so. Very interesting. What are the 4 cards in their hand? I guess we leave it at that for now. Okay, Eternal Soul and End Phase. So Dark Magician by itself won't cut it, but they can probably search the card that destroys spell traps. Okay, yep, dodging Raigeki sounds fine. Special summoning an additional Dark Magician. It's interesting that they let me deal that much damage. But maybe they can kill me right here, I don't know. Overlay? You know, I probably should have banished it before I got a chance to do that. That was a huge misplay on my part. Please pick the witch. Okay. All right, and they're at 7,500. Another overlay for Ebon High Magician. All right, goodbye to this one. Looks like we'll take 25. Curious what the mystery spell or trap is. Overlaying Ebon Illusion Magician into Zeus. I feel like that hurts them more than it hurts me. Let's see if we can do some damage step shenanigans. In fact, we can. Alright, now what? But while they're figuring out their response, I think there's a world in which we do Rasterliger, tribute Foxy Tune to pop Eternal Soul, and then just kind of pray. Grabbing the Deer Note, which is a warrior. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get off the field, I guess. And then I can take my Deer Note back if I want. Why not? Alright, so the smart play for them would be to just go battle phase and hit over Little Knight, or at least from my vantage point. But let's see if they actually do that. Okay. Looks like correct decisions are being made. Going after the Math Mech. Okay, I have to assume the Dark Magician hits the Little Knight. Come on now. Okay. Special summoning a Dark Magician, which will prevent them from searching for the spell trap. So, sure thing. Overlaying into Big Eye. Well, that probably does it, in fact. Foxy Tune and Big Eye into Sorcerer of Sebek. Yeah, and that danger does nothing for us. Oh well. We are going second. The opponent has 56 cards and 15. Our hand, you know, decent because we've got Pot of Desires. They are activating Max Seed despite the fact that it is their turn. And then end phase. You know, that is an interesting tactic. Let's see if they have any triggers. Let's go Pot. Okay, well, we got the Phalanx. That's pretty decent. I think we just try to put them on a bit of a clock here. Ooh, Red Moon opens up some possibilities. Yeah, screw it. Which addition is always fun. Not lethal, but keeps him out of Verte range, I suppose. There's probably a way to do that that was lethal. I just didn't see it. End phase, okay. Well, unless they have something really strange, that wraps that one. Okay. Always appreciate a donated win. Moving on up to Silver 4. 2 legacy packs. We have Samsara Lotus. Interesting card, especially by legacy pack standards. If we ever get on like plants. Vortex Trooper, Rock from the Valley of Haze, and Samsara Kaiser. 2 Samsara cards. And the Master Pack. Did we get baited by a yellow pack again? Sure seems like it. Trias Hierarchia. Very funny. Quillpen of Goldos. Aquadolphin, apparently not our first. Dark Dragon Ritual. Symphonic Warrior Synthes. I don't think we have any other Symphonic Warriors, but this is a nice pickup if we do get other pieces of that engine. Phantasm Spiral Wave. Fire Flint Lady. This is actually a pretty decent card, obviously, if we're on like a warrior strategy. And Lina the Light Charmer. Huh, that is a decent link. I'll have to go check how many main deck lights I'm playing. We at least have the Mech Knights. That might earn a spot. All right, so coming over to the deck edit, I was looking through, how many lights we're running, and we do have like Mirror Ladybug, Ringo Worm, the 2 Mech Knights, the Melodious. Some of these things may not stay in the deck forever, but we have a fair number of lights, and more importantly is whenever our opponent has lights in their graveyard, that could be a big pickup for us, because this can immediately get us into, we link into Lina, special summon back one of theirs, and then link that into SP Little Knight for the banish. In terms of what we drop, it's got to be between Glaciosaurus, I think, and Zombie Vampire, just in terms of how easy some of these things are to summon. I think probably for now it's Zombie Vampire. If I ever get more like rank 8 support or level 8s that I'm running in the deck, I think we can swap that around. But that feels pretty good for now. Alright, looks like our opponent is on 42 main deck cards and 0 extra deck cards, so, possibly True Draco or Exodia. We are in silver. Looks like they also might be having some Wi-Fi issues. So lots of win conditions on the board here. I think I'm just gonna do Ascendant of Thunder, set to pass. I am very curious to see what they are running here. Set 1. What is this? Primal Dragon? The Primordial? Okay, I have no idea what kind of strategy this gets played in, if anything. Going battle phase. Okay, some kind of damage step shenanigans. Nope, just taking 4. Okay. And pass. Just a show of force. Mirror Ladybug. Special summon is online, so I guess we go for it. No responses. We will make the trusty Little Knight just to play around battle tricks, I think. Okay, I guess, let's kill this man. Normal summoning Wish Dragon. I guess I'll get rid of this. I don't want them to have a bunch of dragon tokens, I suppose. Ringo Worm off the top. Not too bad. I guess this gets us into Elf, and Elf can bring back Little Knight, so we might as well. Elf effect. Bring back the Little Knight, of course. We can grab the Ringo Worm later. I guess we will addition. Let's try to get in a bunch of damage. It's a shame that addition can't attack. Set. Knight Armed Dragon. Okay. I guess I'll use Elf Effect just in case they intend to crash. They are ready to end it, you know? Fair enough. One legacy pack off of that victory. Another banish card. Okay. And World Carrot Weight Champion. More plant cards. Honestly, not terrible cards. If this was like the first week of Masochist, both of these would probably be going in. And the Master Pack. Ooh, an ultra rare in this one. Speedroid Red-Eyed Dice. This is actually very nice with our Terror Top. We can go Terror Top, search this card instead of the tuner that we've been using. And it becomes, you know, like Terror Top now is a one-card synchro play, I think. Pretty sweet pickup. Pilgrim of the Ice Barrier. Virtual World Gate Chuche. Botanical Girl. Berry Magician Girl, Battle Boxer Sparrer, Amulet Dragon. All right, what is this holo? Pyro Phoenix, a shiny. So just thinking through, you know, what we've got in the extra deck, I suppose Elf is a fire. I'm not sure that we're running any other fire links, but I do have the Link 3 Code Talker. So that plus another fire becomes this card. So this is certainly a worthy inclusion if we ever go into the Cybers pile. Less so in the current deck. But this is still a great pickup if we ever get into, like, you know, Cyber spam for sure. All right, we are going first against Thanks. They are on 40 and 10. Let's see if we can get Terror Top effect. It appears that we can. See if we can snag an Imperm, a Veiler, or something. I think from here we just do the classic. And let's set some cards. Was probably a better idea to just go ahead and put Red Moon out there. So if they activate Raigeki, we could get out of there. Anyway, they're setting and summoning Catapult Turtle. This should be funny. I guess we let this ride for now. Yeah, let's Little Knight. If I can hang on to my extra deck access, I would like to do that. And it does not resolve. They needed that card on field. Perfect. Setting another. And end phase. I think I actually will do punishment before their trap cards are live. So no extra deck for me this turn. A little unfortunate, but I can still do a fair amount of damage. Ooh, something in response here. All right, let's go Foxy Tune. Get out the Deer Note. And let's just try to get in for a bunch of damage. Tiki Soul. Alright. That will block the Little Knight attack. Question is, do they have anything else worthwhile? Maybe not. I'm almost tempted to say this is another Masochist. They would have to get kind of lucky with how cohesive some of these cards are. Anyway, we're locked out of the extra deck, so we pass on that. You know, Deer Note can revive. Foxy Tune. Little Knight can get us out of there if they rip a Raigeki or whatever. It's not the worst setup. Vesper Girsu. Alright, I think we just get out of here, just in case. So they activated a card to give us 2,000 life points, which is pretty nice of them. Okay, they've got the Gaia bringing back the Curse of Dragon. And they've got another Spiral Fusion in hand. Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons. I guess we take this. Wind Pegasus effect. Get that guy out of there. And Deer Note. And they surrender. Gotta love that Wind Pegasus. And with that, we rank up into Silver Tier 3. Blazing on through so far. A measly singular pack. But who knows, maybe it has a compulse. Let's go. Goki Ring Trainer. And Paralyzing Chain. That is maybe one of the worst burn cards I've ever read. And the Master Pack. That guy. Our favorite guy. Evil Hero Infernal Sniper. Somehow not our first of that. Fortune Lady Dark. UA Powered Jersey. Bravo Fighter for Hire. Asa the Earth Charmer. Fabled Ultro. Concentrating Current. That is actually a very fun little battle trick. So during the damage step, boost up the attack of a monster by its defense. Obviously not great with the kind of link strategy that we're generally going for, but if we have this in the opener and we're going second, you know, this can boost up a Mech Knight to huge numbers. Anyway, what is the holo? Red Zone. Well, we're not going to make use of that, unfortunately, but Concentrating Current, that may actually take a slot in the deck. All right, our opponent is on 40 and 15. We're going first. I guess we will test the waters here. Hyperia, see if we can get the effect to draw a card. That does go through, despite them having some kind of response. Luckily, we have the Tricky in hand, which is a special that they can't respond to. So we are playing around Max C for the most part. Obviously, if they do it now, they will get a draw. I think maybe we just kind of play control with Sprite Elf. Get the draw next turn. Rely on our trap cards to carry us until then. Let's go ahead and grab the Imperm out of their hand. Oh, okay. Maxi. They still had some kind of trigger in hand. If this is Live Twin, you know, Ledger Book can go kind of crazy. First movement solo, so this is Melodious. Well, let's go ahead and try to draw a card. Called by the Grave. You know, sometimes I do feel just mildly TCG brained, like I don't anticipate Called by quite as much as it comes up in Master Duel. But, you know, that's a kind of a nice little one-for-one exchange on the effect versus their Called by the Grave. Can we stop Melodious with this trap card lineup? I am not sure. Couplet the Melodious Songstress is the ad. So it will reveal and then special summon, at which point I think we can Ledger Book. Alright, let's do it. Seeing the Wi-Fi symbol there. Nope, just end phase. Oh. The opponent surrendered. You know, a Ledger Book victory. That's pretty nice. Okay, for technically beating Melodious, we get 4 legacy packs. Let's see what we got here. Gemini Imps, Celtic Guardian, nice. Star Blast, Eternal Bond, Playful Possum, Shien's Advisor, Giganto, and Soitsu. Okay, nothing too crazy here. Let's see the Master Pack. Inazumi Hanabi, Garbage Lord, and I believe we actually pulled the Garbage Lord Searcher earlier. We basically run the Ascendant of Thunder because it also is like an inherent special summon for paying life points. So that's not the worst card I've ever seen, but I would feel a little bit weird about actually playing Garbage Lord. The original Gate Guardian, Trickstar Narcissus, Batteryman AAA, Ally of Justice Core Destroyer, Salamandrate Revive, and Revival Swarm, a nice little Battle Wasp card. I guess we have to start at Hara. And they have the Maxi. Geist Grinder Golem. Okay, we are going first, and our opponent has that swanky new Ursarctic field. They are on 60 cards and 15... Let's start at Hara. We definitely got punished literally last game for this with a Max C, but looks like no Max C this time. Normal the period to get the draw. Pretty decent. Because we have the Crusadia in hand, let's go Sprite Elf. Elf, bring back the Iperia. Special out the Arborea. This is where they could hit us with Nibiru, but it looks like they don't have it. All right, and with that, we will set our trap cards and pass. So next turn, we get to bring back Hyperia for another draw, potentially. With them being on 60 cards and the Skull Servant icon, this could go very badly for me. Well, would you look at that? Go Zuki. I think we just banish this card immediately. And let's go ahead and do Elf while we're protected from Imperm. Nothing chainable there. Good to know. And they surrender. And that will bring us up to Silver Tier 2. one little legacy pack off of that victory. Izanagi and Card Advance. By legacy pack standards, these are not the worst cards, but certainly not worth a slot in the deck. And the Master Pack. Possibly a holo. At least one holo. Bujingi Turtle, King's Knight, Common Soul, Victory Viper, XXO3, Kodorus. I mean, pretty decent if I had Umi. I don't think I have any cards that even count as Umi. Cam, Serenity of Gusto. Track Black, another generic Cyber Slink monster. This might be worth playing simply because I am playing the Math Mech edition. It's going to be really tough to figure out what to cut for this, but I guess maybe the Glaciosaurus is worth the cut since this is much more easily summonable. Anyway, what is the holo? Kind of funny considering that we just beat Melodious. Couplet the Melodious Songstress. You know, obviously decent in its deck, but not usable for us, even though we are running exactly one Melodious monster in the main deck. All right, we are going first. The opponent is on 42 and 15, and we have opened our precious Pot of Desires. Okay, not the best cards. I think we just set Witch, set 3 traps, and pass on that. One for one. Pitching the Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Bringing out Infernity Mirage. I guess let's see what the send to the deck is. Or sorry, the send from the deck to the graveyard. Sending the Stygian Street Patrol. So that will allow them to special summon a fiend from their hand. I guess we punishment now. Just preventing any Link 2 kind of plays. Infernity Beetle coming down. And they surrender. Okay, 2 legacy packs for beating Infernity. DDD Stone King Darius. 2 level 3 fiends. Ocean's Keeper, Koragashi, and Flash Knight. Even though this is a vanilla, it's a vanilla pendulum. It's a high scale. If we ever get on low rarity pendulum, this is not the worst card, honestly. And the fabled Master Pack. Constellar Meteor, UA Penalty Box. Kind of funny since we just got another UA support card. We have, you know, a couple main deck UAs, probably not enough to build anything with it. Laval Phlogus, Ally of Justice Unknown Crusher, Synchron Carrier, DD Lilith, Crusher Run, and Galaxy Expedition. Oh, I don't know. You can never trust someone who has the the question lady sleeves. Well, this is an interesting hand. It does not get us to a Link monster yet, but maybe Pot of Desires can fix that. Okay, Terratop, a nice draw. Let's go for that. Letting it through. We will be normaling the red-eyed dice. Who knows? Maybe it allows us to fetch an imperm. It doesn't. That's okay, let's keep going. Bringing out the Red Moon. I'm hoping we can pull off some very funny concentrating current shenanigans. But if nothing else, it makes it so that Little Knight is alive immediately. So if they imperm, we just get everything off the field if we want. Or more so if they Raigeki or Lightning Storm. There is the imperm. I suppose I will go ahead and do it. I need follow-up next turn. Who knows, maybe Mad Hacker can do something. Light End Sublimation Dragon. Banishing Dark End Dragon. Night Armed Dragon. Okay. It's gonna change its attribute and level. The fusion summon effect, I guess this will in fact get the Fog Blade. The question for me is, do they now just overlay and kill me anyway? Seems like that might be the answer. Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Battle Phase. Interesting. Will this actually work? The White Steed effect? Haha. Cypher Blade Dragon. I think I have to do this here so that they don't pop the concentrating current. All according to plan, bro. Get winded. Bestial Baldrake. Targeting the Mad Hacker. We're in main phase 2, so I'm not sure what this is building toward. Dragons, Light and Darkness. Gaining attack. And that is all. Well, I suppose once I kill this Bestial, they will be on very low cards. And damage calculation. Let's go ahead and boost. I forgot about the attack restriction, but you know, they're still down to 2 cards, which feels pretty good. Setting 1 and setting a monster. I already have my DD Warrior for whatever that is. And it looks like I have a way to deal with the back row as well. Let's banish whatever that is. Ah, just an Ash Blossom. Okay, they are on 1 singular card. Is it enough to beat the Little Knight? It is not. And that is our rank up to Silver Tier 1. We are, once again, just steamrolling through Silver, as was my hope. 1 legacy pack from that duel. Flying Kamakiri number 1, classic, and Sky Star Ray. Pretty funny card, you know, just attacks directly and then leaves. but unfortunately nothing useful for us. The Master Pack. Come on, low rarity sprite cards. Gigantic would be sick. Fenrir. But really, there's a lot of stuff at low rarity that would help us out. 6-Sam, Mizuho, Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Our second Symphonic Warrior Synthis, second one of the day even. I guess I really do need to see if we have any of these other cards. I have not checked yet. Infernity Beast, Hibernation Dragon. Decent if we get on, a Chaos, like, dragon kind of strategy. Lunalite Kaleido Chick, Red Eyes Transmigration, and Rex Fright for Hire, our second for hire card of the day. All right, here we go. Going second this time. The hand is not the worst with the Mirror Ladybug. Ooh, a Fright for Patchwork coming down. That is a little terrifying. We do have DD Warrior, but if they get a Mirror Jade on field, that's going to be quite the issue. Normal Summon Edge Imp Chain and Polymerization. I'm not sure why they normal summon this. It activates if you send from the hand as well, doesn't it? Unless they're going for Guardian Chimera for some reason. They also sensed that they messed up, I suppose. Huh. Well, somehow we are right back to the pack screen, so 2 more legacy packs. Summon Breaker, Rock Bombardment, Armor X, and Token Sunday. This is a very funny Floodgate card, to be fair. Like we set up our stuff and then just play this, and then they just don't get to do their full combo. Considering that we have, Little Knight and then 3 traps that do a temporary banish, like this actually syncs up pretty well with those. I think I'm actually going to try this card. All right, the Master Pack. Can we find anything in here that beats Funny Field Spell? We do seemingly have some hollows here. All right, so Wat Lemur, Mechlord Army of Ysel, Element Saber, DD Survivor, not terrible. If this was the first week of Masochist, that would be immediately in the deck. King Synchro, Friller Rabka, Worm Zex. Okay. What is this hollow? Performapal Sleight Hand Magician. Another Performapal. I mean, it's not terrible, and we do actually have a number of Performapals. If I just need to see a few more Performapals, and then I think maybe we actually try it out. 1 more win, and we are in Gold Tier 5. Can we get the final win, get us out of silver, possibly for good? Pretty good sign. I mean, we won the coin toss. Our opponent is on 40 in the main deck, 2 in the extra deck. We already have our targets for Terror Top, but at least it's still a free special summon, I suppose. See if we can't grab an Imperm out of the hand. Little Knight Pass was enough to do it. They have simply surrendered. Well, it was not the most climactic battle here at the end, but with that, we did rank up to Gold Tier 5. And, to be fair, along the way, we did beat Melodious, we beat Lightness and Darkness Dragon kind of deck, so I will happily take this rank up into Gold. All right, so last packs of the day, 3 legacy packs. Thenen the Great Sphinx, Shinobi Necro. This is definitely an interesting card. I'm not sure that it fits into what we're doing, but it's certainly no worse than, the level 2 Fiend Tuner that's still kicking around. Elemental Hero Heat, Heavy Slump, very funny. the third sarcophagus, and Destruction of Destiny. And our final master pack of the day. Can we rip anything good? Witchcrafter Pottery. Electric Jellyfish. Nice card if we ever get Umi. Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. Tear of the Nordic Champions. Snake Whistle. Soaring Eagle Above the Searing Land. This is our second one of these, I think. Marincess Circulation. And Ally of Justice Reverse Break. Well, I'm pretty happy with the pickups from this episode. You know, we got the Light Charmer, we got, you know, a few more kind of special summony cards, that funny field spell that I'm looking forward to activating at some point. So anyway, with that, if you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week.